Okay. Tell me when. 3, 2, 1, go.
This is it, man.
This is episode 6.
Mm-hmm.
We made it past 5.
There's a buzzing in my ear. Do you have that?
It's the white noise. I'll edit it
Okay,
out.
that's fine.
But we're in episode 6. We made it past 5.
Yeah, dude. That's who would have thought. Halfway to 10.
We'll make it one day.
No, we'll get to 10. So can you lower me a little bit?
Yeah.
Just a little. Just the volume.
Wait, like lower the headphone volume?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't.
Oh, you can't?
No, it's all one.
Well, then here, I can do, because I'm not peeking, or is it fine here, the levels, right?
You would think 6 episodes in we would have this down.
We would.
We should record on the Zoom next time.
We should.
That might just work way better. We might not even have white noise.
We should do that.
It's upstairs. I'm not stopping to go.
No, we'll do it next episode.
Okay.
Listen, guys, it's step by step.
We're figuring it out.
No, but we are in good graces right now. Or is that even the right way to say it, good graces?
I think that's like good, like standing.
You know what my problem is? I say things because I hear other people say them, and I'm like, you know the whole, can you use it in a sentence? I will do that. I'm like, okay, well, I heard someone saying this. I'll say it. Good graces, doesn't that? I think good graces means you're like in good standing with someone.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
It's like,
can we be in good? We're happy because pretty much what I'm trying to say is we're happy because we just did our first show.
We finished producing our first show. I think the last episode. Okay. We're gonna have the episode coming out. They're all out of like whack.
Mm-hmm.
So when the episode comes out, it's probably still promoting the show.
Yeah.
But we want you to know now. We just finished this episode. We just finished the show,
and it was a success.
It was a success. We're actually over a week since we did the show, and I think it went well. You know, it had some moments where it was questionable, but it definitely was generally a success.
Especially after like sitting on it too, because that was the thing. The day after, I was like, "Fuck,
I don't know,
man." I was like, "We can't continue like a bad show." And then like you sit on it, and you're like, "What? What was bad about it?"
I couldn't. I had one conversation with someone who he works in like entertainment or he has worked in entertainment and like building something from the ground. And he was like, "Look, what you don't understand is like you in your mind had one way that it was supposed to be. And you know where you fucked up. But to the people that you presented to, they have no idea what you fucked up. They just had a great time, had a great show. And he was there. He was like, I had a wonderful time. I had no idea that anything was going wrong. So if you're stressing, that's fine, stress. But just know it went great and the presentation was perfect. And we're building. Like this, that was the first one. I'm very excited to see like where this goes. The room is beautiful. Shout out Future's Color. Yeah. Such a beautiful space.
Shout out Haji Daddy.
Shouts out Left Brizzle. Shouts out Damian. Shouts out to Freaky Ocean. Shouts out to Sid the Dude. Shouts out to L Boy.
I didn't like Oldie, to be honest. I didn't like Oldie. I like Oldie because that was everyone's favorite Odd Future song. And I was like, you guys don't fucking listen to it. What was I gonna say?
It's still Mr. Smoke a lot of pot. Get your baby mommy pop.
Fuck, should we play?
With my other snobby bop.
We need.
Do I love her? Probably not. No, your shit is not as hot.
We're gonna get flagged.
As anything I fucking drop. Bitch, I'm in the zone, stand alone like Macaulay Cock. That's not even the first verse.
This is the worst. This is the worst side of us.
You want to do another one?
Kind of.
Give me a Persian rug with a center. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh fuck.
I wish like stand up was that fan base.
The Odd Future fan base?
Not the Odd Future, but like I wish like the people that like, well, because really the only people watching these episodes are our friends. Yeah. And I wish our friends liked that stuff too.
No, true. I had to talk. I told someone the other day. I got excited about. I think it was like something was Ice Spice or some dumb internet shit, and I was like, you're not gonna care. I was like, I have to wait for Diego. You're not gonna care at all. You know what made me kind of feel bad? I told someone I was going to Coachella. Well, my roommate, I was going to Coachella.
Oh, that's another thing that makes us in good graces. We just finished our first show. Yes, we're going to Coachella.
Baby.
Chalubi. Baby, you know where that's from?
Yeah, wait, that's fuck, don't tell me. Wait, it's not SpongeBob. What is it? Wait,
Church, you got it?
Wait, Chalubi.
I think he got it though.
Chalubi, baby.
What is it from? Tell me. Wait, I'm forgetting. I know.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters. Yeah, it's a fucking Mike Wazowski.
Like,
Chalubi, baby.
It's a
He's
slug.
walking past,
It's a
yeah,
fucking slug.
and then he falls through the grate.
No, that's where I thought it was too.
Mm-hmm.
Rewatching it, that's not where it is.
Where is it?
That they run into that guy. They're like, "Hey, big go!"
Oh,
And
they
it's like an
do. They do.
Italian
It's in
moment.
the factory.
It's
They're hyped. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. Fuck, dude.
This episode has been everywhere. And we're only 5 minutes. We're already 5
But
minutes. in.
that's the definition of us. No,
Failure.
Yeah, but no. So here, long story short, let's wrap
start
up
fresh.
the.
Let's start fresh.
Yeah, I'm Diego. No, but
It was a lot of fun.
dude. Here's the thing. I was like, I left the show and I was like, fuck, everything I do is never good enough. And then I thought about it. I was like, dude, we just did a show. It wasn't bad. It could have been better.
We also built it from scratch, as in like we obviously didn't build the room from scratch, but like
No.
the setup didn't exist. Like when I was sitting there, the headliner goes on. I just get off announcing him, and I stopped and I looked around. I was like, oh my god, the room didn't look like this at all beforehand. We built this stage. We made the lighting look good. Like everything was done how we wanted and how we said. We didn't have to adhere to how a club already looked. We didn't have to adhere to like where a bar put us in some corner.
Mhm.
We set it up to our specs and to our demands.
Yeah.
And that made me happy because we legitimately built the show from scratch with help, a lot of help, but we did it.
Yeah, and then and it was going real well. People had positive things to say, and then the headliner, my brother wanted to fight him. The headliner did a little bit of crowd work with my brother, and my brother was like, "I'm gonna fucking kill this guy."
Which isn't hard.
No, it's not. It's not hard to get my brother to want to kill you. I kept going up to people that were on the show, and I was like, "Do you know my brother's a gun, right?" And they were like, "Don't tell me that before I go up. I'm gonna get scared."
There were some major hiccups, but I think it just helped in the show. Like at one point, someone just leaned on the wall and they accidentally hit the light switch, and all the lights came on.
I like how I missed that. I didn't see that at all.
I don't know where you were.
I was legit outside the. I was outside the door. I looked away for a second, and when I turned back, they were like, "You fucking missed it."
Once the show started and you introduced me for my set, I got off stage. Did not see you until the end of the show.
I was in. Well, I was also. I think I kept.
You were keeping time. I saw you a few times. Wow, this was such a fun day.
I know.
I'm really.
I didn't see you once. Dude, look at us doing it. We're just doing it. I don't know, but yeah, it was. Here's the thing. Overall, I feel good about it. Like, here's the thing. Sure, did the headliner bomb?
Maybe
100%. Are we gonna get other shows from this first show?
Maybe.
Is my brother not allowed to any other further shows we do?
Maybe.
Did my brother and dad want to steal my car?
Maybe. I like how they're like Solve at the end was like, it's fine, man. We're just gonna go smoke weed and tag shit.
Exactly. Well, so my brother and my dad came, and all day it was like a theme where they would come back with like a piece of paper that they just found or stole from somewhere, and they're like, we made you a backdrop, and we're like, it's fine, drop it. I don't give a fuck. We have an hour to set this up.
It was very sweet though. I thought it was like heartwarming.
Well, at one point they were like, they brought, it was just a tablecloth, a plastic tablecloth. They brought it and they tagged Take 4 Comedy, freshly tagged. It was still wet, and they were like, "Here you go," and they were like, "Tape it," and they made me tape it up, and it fucking smelled like paint. They wanted me to take it inside. I was like, if I do this, it's gonna ruin the show. Everyone's just gonna be like this in the front row.
This, like,
exactly. But it was nice. It was sweet.
Chooch
we had a
was
good
there.
time. Chooch, you were there, right?
What'd you
think?
That was Chooch's first comedy show.
Chooch.
It was fun. I liked it. I think they overthought everything and thought it was horrible,
Who's
but
they?
I thought it was good. You guys.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, give us here, dude. We're gonna do a new segment. Well, but we should wrap. Proud of the show. Happy we did it. Happy working with you. So that's the other thing. We don't realize how.
Anyone else, I would have been 10 times more stressed because I wouldn't have been able to communicate. Like you, I'm very comfortable just straight up being like, no, that's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Anyone else, I'm not saying I wouldn't have the balls to tell them no, but I know they wouldn't like it when I tell them no.
Well, it's also like you don't know how, because that's such a hard. Even with like my roommate, for example, right? I don't dislike him. I think we work well together as roommates, but it's one of those things where it's like sometimes like I don't want to eat ice cream, I won't buy ice cream, which is good, but it's like I'm afraid to bring him to the house because I think he's gonna be like, dude, don't do that. It's like that. Well, he's like a health guy and he has abs and stuff, so he walks around with his shirt off and he'll like
you should do it too.
And I look down. I don't make eye contact. No, but it's like that. It's like if I felt like fuck if I bring the because I've worked with people before where like I respect them. Not that I don't respect you, but I'm like not. It's not just a respect thing. It's like I'm scared to talk with them. And I don't feel that with you, and I feel like you're not gonna make. Or also, I can throw out an idea, and you're not gonna be like, "That's stupid." And if you have a reason to say no, I'm not. I'm also gonna be like, "I respect it, and I think it makes sense."
Same here.
Yeah, but so we had a good show. It was good running.
And Coachella next weekend.
Yeah, my brother knows where Chris Espinosa lives. Okay, now for our next segment, Chooch's good news and bad news. So
the show should be the first one.
The
good
first
news
one,
or bad news?
Good news.
Okay.
Good news. Right.
The next show that's happening at the end of this month.
Great news.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
And I'm on that one. You're gonna see me do stand up.
Should we explain what good news, bad news is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good news, bad news. We're gonna throw some things that are happening around the world, things that are happening with us, just scenarios. We're finally finishing each other's sentences.
Okay, Chooch, good news, bad news for us finishing each other's sentences.
Bad news.
See, you get it.
Why is it? Yeah, okay. Why is it bad news?
Because now you're just gonna try to keep doing it.
No, we're not.
We should. Okay.
Do you think we do this a lot?
No, I hope not.
But we do this every fucking
day.
time.
This is just gonna show us how incompatible we are. We're gonna.
It's like when you go out with that one girl, like she's hot, so you just like keep going out with her, but it's not working.
Exactly. You're like, dude, I do not give a fuck about Ryan Gosling. What do you mean he's circumcised?
Okay. What other news can we throw to Chooch?
Okay. No, I shouldn't bring up school shootings. I shouldn't. Good. Okay.
Bad news.
Bad. You're right. Bad news. School shootings, and that's self-explanatory. We don't need to dive more into that. So no school shootings. Let's do good news, bad news.
Oh, Chooch's birthday on Sunday.
Oh, your birthday's Sunday.
Good news.
Well, we don't reveal any more details besides
Chooch's birthday.
What are you gonna do for your birthday?
I'm just having my friends over. We're gonna make food, and then that's it.
That she's gonna make her food.
I like making food. We're gonna make pasta. And
that's good.
And breadsticks.
That is good news though, dude. I love making people do stuff for me.
Can we do an episode on your birthday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can
with an audience? No, the audience.
No, yeah, we shouldn't do that. I feel like it's gonna be fun at first, and
it's
then 2
fabricated with an audience.
It is
like our first episode. Do you think that was fabricated?
No, that was different because I think everyone was a little bit nervous.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. How about this? Good news, bad news. What do you think about like talk show audiences? You know about them?
I don't like it that much.
I just found out that like Jimmy Fallon, free. I could go watch that for free.
Are you serious? That makes sense though.
I think it's kind of funny though.
I love when they have signs.
Yeah, it's like clap now, and like the audience has to clap. Like it feels fake, but I
wouldn't do it. I'd shake my head. I'd be like,
you'd be that guy. I was at I did a show in Palm Springs.
I'm gonna move your
yeah, I was gonna say, did you hear that?
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. So I had a show in Palm Springs, right? The venue was terrible. It was so here's how stand up works. You want to see people close to the stage, close to each other, least amount of distractions possible. Here's what we had. We had a stage and then people selling weed right in front of the stage. So bad show.
Was that a dispensary?
Yeah, and it was bad. I was trying to do material. I was just doing crowd work, and at one point, I literally go up to people and I was like, you know what? We're having a good time. Everyone, put your hands up. Do that. And then they started doing it, and I was like, here's the thing, right, about stand up. No matter how bad I do, it's still not real life. Because if I told you to put your hands up in the middle of like if I just saw you on the street and asked that, you'd be like, oh my god, he's got a gun. Like there's no way like you guys would be okay with me. Like you don't just ask that.
Where's the clip?
Exactly. Yeah, I didn't get a clip. Okay, how about this? Good news, bad news. The headliner doing a bodybuilding competition, and he's
bad
not.
Bad news.
Should we say bad news?
Bad news.
Bad news.
We're gonna send that to him.
We actually have to. That was really bad.
Yeah,
how about this? Good news, bad news. Should we start posting clips? Or no, we're not.
Good
of the
news.
podcast?
Do that.
Not just of just stand up. I don't think I'm ready for clips. I have a few people that are like, we need to do clips. I've never been a clips guy.
I think we need to, but I want to do it on my terms and the way I want. I don't want to do it like I had this conversation yesterday. I think stand-up clips are so bad because 9 times out of 10 you see them, and the main, like the captions are bigger than the actual clip. And, like that's the main focus.
It's goofy.
It's goofy. It looks silly. It doesn't look like it's produced to like present to you stand-up. It look like it's produced for you to like be like, haha, this is funny. And I get like in the end that's what stand-up should be, like you're looking for laughs, but it's not stand-up.
Also, you're most of the time you're not even laughing at the comic. You're laughing at the audience saying something. It's like old racist lady in the crowd calls me fat.
This is a real story.
Exactly.
These are the stories.
Okay, good news, bad news. Old lady calling me fat. How about this? Good news, bad news. You're allowed to push old ladies.
Allowed to push them?
Yeah.
This kind of depends on who the old lady is, what she's done.
Well, what's up with that? You don't like old people? Oh, wait, good news, bad news, old
Runs
people.
in the family. Bad news. I don't like old people because they still think dumb shit's important.
I think good news because I appreciate them, but bad news because I just feel bad for them a lot of times. I saw an old lady at a dentist, like right next to me at the dentist.
An old lady sat next to me at the dentist, and I just
like, whoa.
and I was staring.
She was just there. She was there with her husband, and he was like,
oh, so it's two old people.
Yeah. And then another lady comes and sits between us, and she's like, she's very obviously eavesdropping on them, and she's like, excuse me, I don't mean to like interfere, but are you guys married? And then they're like, oh yeah. And then
like, nah, this is my side piece. I'm 93.
Dude, she was 92, and she was like, oh yeah, like, yeah, we're married. And the lady was like, oh, I just love seeing old people like healthy out in like just out and about, because my mom has Alzheimer's. And they're like, oh, I'm sorry. And then she was like, yeah, you guys look really healthy though. And the old lady was like, oh, like the couple started laughing.
The old lady was like, I actually, funny you mentioned that.
She starts listing off these things. She's like, oh, I've actually had cancer twice. I have asthma. I have osteoporosis. I'm on my second pacemaker.
My kids don't talk to me. I'm alone.
And the lady was like, oh, well, you look great. And then that was just the end of their
You're just sitting there like
dude,
yeah.
That's the worst part about being old, because once I start breaking down, I'm giving up.
I was like, why is she at the dentist? I would not even be going to the dentist anymore.
That's a good point. It's like, bitch, you don't got teeth.
Mail in your dentures, have them clean them, and just have them send them back.
She's like cancer twice, pacemaker. I come here for this.
Yeah.
I don't even have an appointment. I get the attention. I'm a regular here at this dentist.
They just post me up in the waiting room to let you know what happens if you don't floss.
Exactly. They just bring me up here so I'm not like yelling in the parking lot.
I don't even know why they were there, because, well, I saw her walk out, but then they were just waiting there. Oh, maybe they were like waiting for a ride or something, but they were just sitting there.
Grandma, go to the dentist. What do I tell you? Don't be. I don't like you alone at the house.
Go hang out with Sherlyn.
What about this? Good news, bad news. When you're old, do you want family to visit you? Because that's the thing. Everyone gets mad at people. White people for not visiting family.
I know for some reason me and Chooch are gonna be in the same like hospital or like care facility. Roommates probably.
Same room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be bad.
I don't want to be old because I don't want to openly tell people I just shit myself. I've seen it, and like I'm like, dude, like have some respect.
Like, this is how it goes. This is how it goes.
And they do this. The nurse comes and acts like everything's okay.
Excuse me. Do you think you could change me?
I'm so sorry to I shit myself. I would legit be like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like I see, that's the thing. And here's something I respect, and I like it and I don't like it about our generation of like workers. We don't hide how we feel at work, and it's good because I'm also like I want to do that, but I don't like it when I feel like someone's mad at me for sending something back.
Like in the work group chat, like
yeah,
like here's the schedule. Someone will be like, dude, 4 days really?
Exactly. And then I'm like, oh, how about this? Good news, bad news, attitude.
No way Diego got another shift this week. Are you kidding me?
He doesn't pick up the balls. This by the time this comes out.
I got good news, bad news. My last week at work before I started a new job.
Good news.
I got really sad today leaving work. It was my last time closing.
Fuck.
And
Did you touch the wall? Did you do this before you left?
I looked at the place like as I turned the lights off, and I did one of these.
And,
It was actually really sad. I got teary eyed.
in middle school, every year when I would, it was the last day of school, I would rub a booger on a wall.
You realize there was 2 years in middle school.
It's 3.
I had 2.
You 3?
2.
In 8th grade when I did it, I was like, "What the fuck is?" That was the only. I was like, because I did it, dude. On 5th grade when I left, I was legit like I was digging
The same wall.
Different. It was I just needed it somewhere because the first time I was in the bathroom, I was alone. I did it quick. Somebody caught me and I tried to play it off like I was crazy. I was like, I did it. I was like, ah, like knuckle deep, and they were just like, you. Yeah, they're like, you for sure picking your nose.
It's like, look at me, I'm fucking crazy.
Imagine.
You don't want to fuck with me, I'm so crazy. I'm picking my nose and shit.
I know. It was like, I don't know why. I could have just hit, or I should have
You turned around?
or should have just been it. Yeah,
Oh.
I heard them walk in. I turned around and I was like, ew. I was like, I'm gross.
And then they watched you rub it on the wall?
No, I didn't. I think I didn't even wash my. I just left. I left. I buttoned up out as I was leaving.
Why are you unbuttoned?
Well, because you don't piss you unbutton when you piss. Oh, I forgot to. I was like peeing. I was like peeing, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's I haven't done this yet. It's my last day," and I did it real quick, and then I got caught picking my nose.
Oh my god!
And I regretted it immediately. Well, here's good news, bad news. Me rubbing boogers on the
Bad news.
Bad news.
Actually, like that's pretty neutral. Getting caught is the bad news.
Which is sad because if I didn't say that,
nobody would know.
Nobody would have known. But those are because I remember. I would do stupid. I would write on the walls. I would for some reason I felt like. Did you guys ever do this? Good news, bad news. Being overly nostalgic about something.
Bad news. That was me all day today.
Really about work?
Bad
news. Why bad news?
It's just bad. Like I feel stupid. I get embarrassed that I was
felt
nostalgic over it.
I felt stupid, but like then I thought I grew up at this place. Like I've been there since I was. Don't even that phrase is stupid.
Why did you? You know what I said yesterday at Madhouse? So Saturday we had some crazy old man there who's shirtless, old,
fat.
We abused an old man. Wait, should we not do this? Okay, we didn't abuse him.
Take it back.
Me and a group of friends were in a room with this old intoxicated man, and he took his shirt off, and we laughed. We did hold hands and jump around him and say "nightmare." From Eric Andre, we were like nightmare. But he laughed. His name was Christian. We had a good time. He was from. He kept going. I'm not Boom. And we're like, what is Boom? He's like, I'm X. I'm Gen X. And we're like, oh, you're saying you're not a boomer. But yeah, we danced all night. It was a fun time.
To the best song ever.
Good news, bad news. Abusing old people.
Scary news.
Yeah, we didn't abuse him, but we did laugh a lot with him.
You got close.
Huh?
You got close to abusing him.
Well, so people were touching his belly, and I felt bad then. They were like, "Look at your belly," and they were poking his, and I was like, "That's wrong." But he had a good time. We laughed with him. He laughed with us. We all took group photos. It was a great time. But yeah. But anyways. That's the thing. When we were having that time, I just randomly looked around and dead serious was like, this is the best place on earth.
Wow.
Which is the corniest. I also did that at the LA Comedy Store. Is that? But see, that's what I'm saying. Nostalgia, like.
Good news.
It's corny.
Dude, no. Here's why. I really did, like, I was at my work from 17 to now, you know, like, and a lot happened. I lost my virginity at that work.
Mm-hmm.
I was groomed at that work.
Mm-hmm.
I was
Did you do that when you left? Did you?
Aren't you embarrassed now?
Yeah.
Wait, you don't get.
Yeah.
Well, you said what did you get nostalgic over? Were you
I
embarrassed?
cried on the last day of 6th grade, and every time I think about it, I embarrass myself.
Wait, wait. So you guys went kinder to 6th at elementary school.
Yeah.
Really, you cried?
I don't know why I cried.
Did you cry? Did you give everyone a hug?
That's when I peaked. So I also cried.
Oh
in
yeah, I
6th grade.
did peak in 6th grade.
I think I cried too. I think I cried. And I was also fake as fuck because I remember I was friends with everybody, but when I had my graduation party, I brought like 3 people, and I was like, dude, we were legit all like, I don't fucking like any of them. We were like at the pool, we couldn't swim, we were like grabbing onto the wall. You know what I'm talking about? When you grab onto the wall, and we were just like, Ivan, fucking Max, fucking Lola, fuck all of them.
Why are you name dropping?
They're from 5th grade. They're not gonna remember me. But I remember thinking like we were there on the wall and we're like, fuck, I wish this guy was here. And then we're like, nah, and like he was fucking weird. I had a big Mexican accent back then, so huge. I couldn't say pizza right. Pizza.
Roof.
Yeah, yeah. I couldn't say anything right.
That's insane.
I remember
he doesn't speak Spanish.
Good news, bad news. I don't speak Spanish.
Bad news.
Bad news.
But like, I speak Spanish the same way I play the guitar.
The same way you what?
Play the guitar. Sometimes.
Here's the thing. Also, I don't like how when I was ordering tacos, you laughed.
You asked me to order for you. You're like, can you order for me?
Well, and then you were like, no, and then I ordered, and then you immediately laughed, and then I was like, this is why.
That's why I don't speak Spanish in front of my family, because Diego laughs.
Yeah,
I don't laugh. I've never laughed.
Wait,
I've
do
never
you speak
laughed
Spanish?
because I
Not
get
in
laughed
front of my
at.
family.
but you can.
Yeah.
No.
See, I can.
No.
Good news, bad news mean lying about speaking Spanish.
Bad news. You know, I had this conversation the other. Actually, I'm not gonna bring it up. Never mind.
Good news, bad news. Him
Bad
keeping
news.
secrets.
Let's get off this good news, bad news thing.
Yeah, but
because we're gonna burn it out before. And
Yeah.
it's never gonna be a segment.
I
again.
know we're never gonna do it again. Okay, and that's good news, bad news.
So we're going to Coachella.
No, yeah, that's
So excited.
I
I had the opportunity to go the full weekend, and I kind of want to, but I'm starting a new job. I don't want to take that much time off, so I'm only gonna go the Sunday.
Coachella's a lot, too.
It is.
I feel like it's a lot to do, a lot to take in. I'm only gonna go Sunday. So are you down to only go Sunday?
I think I can only go Sunday, to be honest, because I want to. I can't cancel a show. I have a show Saturday and a show Friday now, so I legit couldn't cancel. And also, like, I really thought about it, and I was like, I don't. And it doesn't sound bad.
The rest of the lineup isn't crazy. I've seen Bad Bunny before.
I haven't seen Bad Bunny, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, I feel like I've reached a peak with it in terms. And by it, I mean like, I'm not like, ooh, what happens at a festival?
I am. I've never been to a festival before.
I went to Rolling Loud and I was alone.
You went to Rolling Loud alone?
Well, so the first day I went with a friend. It was supposed to be 3 of us. One was like, I sold my ticket. One was like, I was gonna sell my ticket, but I forgot to. Let's go the first night, and then the rest of the weekend you go alone. And I also fucked up because I never rented a hotel or got a hotel. So every night I would drive back and forth.
Oh
And
my God.
I was like, well, I don't have to drive back to San Diego because I have friends that live in LA. And what I didn't realize is I was going up to like where's the NOS Center?
I don't know. It's not in Riverside.
I don't know where it is. It's pretty much. I drove 2 hours
There's
to
like
my.
a minute and a half.
Yeah, I drove.
Okay, stop it. Okay, you drove 2 hours. Finish off. Is there really only a minute and a half left?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there is. We'll keep going. So
Yeah. Wait. We'll let quick cut and we'll come back.
Okay, stop the recording. The audio will keep going. Stop the recording, and then did the 30 refresh there? Yeah. Okay, start recording again.
Long eps.
Okay, we broke the 30-minute mark today.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're doing it big. Episode
Well,
6.
not yet. There's like 50
It's
seconds.
like,
Okay.
do you see how negative she is?
all the time.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Here, we didn't do a good news, bad news on. Well, it helps us because we're like up and she's like down.
Okay, good news, bad
I
news.
have to humble.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
And that's who I'm gonna live with in the care facility. Remember that.
You're like, I think I'm gonna make it, and she's like, no. She's like, I heard you piss this morning. It was for 3 hours. She's like, I shit myself twice in the time that you went to pee. She's like, oh, you can't get your catheter out on your own. She's like, my grandkids visit me.
You can't even chew. They make you drink your meals.
She's like, stop hogging my grandkids. They don't like you. No, but yeah.
Okay, so back to Rolling Loud.
So I went to Rolling Loud, and well, the thing was,
You drove back and forth to where? Riverside?
so wherever the NOS Center
What
is,
is I don't even know what that
look
is.
up NOS Center. I think it's like Orange County.
NOS? Well, that's not where the show was, right?
Yeah, well, it's out there. I think Coachella's gonna be there too.
Oh, it's in San Bernardino.
San Bernardino.
No, Coachella is not gonna. Coachella's in Coachella every year.
But venues are different.
It's always in the same
Well,
fairground every
it
year.
was Rolling Loud LA, and we were in San Bernardino.
That's ugly. It's so ugly.
All right. Well, so I drove there, and I drove to LA, and it took me pretty much the same amount of time it would have took me to San Diego. So 2 hours there and back. I fell asleep on the freeway 3 times.
He does
And-
it a lot.
Bad news.
We shouldn't have broke 30 minutes.
No, it's fine. We're having now we're finally hitting the stride. So here's the problem. I had heard we're gonna have to cut this out if I say this. If I tell you what I really did to stay up while driving,
No, yeah, we'll cut it out. I know what you did.
You know
We
what
don't-
I did.
Yeah,
We'll
we don't
cut
need
it
to
out.
talk about it.
we won't talk about it. But I heard you're supposed to
Don't-
talk. I'm not gonna say it. But I heard if you hear people talking, it keeps you awake. And what I did was I listened to a podcast and then I pulled over, and I was like, this isn't working for me. And I
No.
did something I regret to this day. Well, I'm just saying that.
Dude, I've sat in that car before.
I didn't do anything. I didn't. I
So
just listened.
Now thinking about it, how are we gonna get? Are we gonna stay up there when we go to Coachella? Where
Oh,
are we gonna
fuck.
stay? 'Cause
We're
it's Sunday-
fucked.
I'm down to stay. My cousin was like, I have my friend has like this place you could stay, because my cousin hooked it up with the ticket. She's like, my friend has this place you can stay at, but I'm not gonna be there. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna mooch off of that.
Well, I don't think we'll be able to find anything.
No, but like we'll park in like a Walmart parking lot and nap it out.
Should we?
I think we could park in a Walmart parking lot and nap it out.
I think so.
It's only 2 hours away too. It's 2.5, 3 hours.
Should
Wait,
we-
you just went to Palm Springs.
It isn't. Oh,
When how long was that drive?
hour and a half without.
But also
No, that's
leaving-
bullshit. It was not an hour and a half.
I swear to God, on the way back there was no traffic.
But you're not gonna get out of Coachella
Till, like,
until
2 in the
3 in the
morning.
morning.
Yeah, 2, 3.
Oh,
'Cause the
Frank
lines
doesn't
are
go
really
on till like
long.
Frank. Sorry.
what if Frank no shows? How fucking pissed would
Well,
you be?
what I'm scared, because we're going weekend 2. I'm scared
Can
he
I move
does
the
weekend
camera a
1.
little bit? It's like I think I moved it a little.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, move it a little.
It just like reveals that this whole thing is a facade and we're not.
Okay.
No, but I'm scared he does for weekend 1, doesn't show up to weekend 2.
I don't think so.
That would legitimately.
I would cry.
I would be like, dude, you don't do anything. You don't do shit.
I'd
Like,
cancel him. It'd be over.
I would.
I would have rape accusations so quickly.
Wait, you would have them?
Not on me, on him. Like,
Okay, yeah.
Come on.
We're gonna cut that out. You're like, if he does that, I'm gonna change as a person. We're not okay. Bad news.
We're done with good news, bad news. It's over.
I had fun with it. Did you have fun with it?
Yeah.
It was a
good
fun segment. But yeah. Well, here's the thing about what is it called?
We do need to figure out if we're driving up and down.
Yeah, we actually haven't talked about
I
that.
think we
Soon.
could. I think we could drive to El Centro, and I think we could find a place to stay.
Is
in
it
El
next
Centro.
weekend?
So it's not this coming weekend.
Yeah,
it's
but
the
it's
one
next
after.
weekend.
Yeah. So like today's Monday. It's not this Saturday. It's the next Saturday.
I don't have the ticket.
I will. We could get it.
I know we can. I can still get it, right?
Yeah, he texted me yesterday. He's like, "Hey man, your friend's still gonna buy this, right?"
Yeah. Tell him yes. Tell him now.
Should we call him?
Okay.
Wait
No,
a
that'll
minute.
kill the momentum.
Wait a minute. And then that's the so you have the thing is Sunday, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then if you do have another show, it would be like literally 4 days later.
No, it would be like another week later.
That is
Oh my god, it would be. So Coachella is we're going the 23rd. Our show would be the 28th.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's so doable, especially since we know how to do it this time. This last extra 30 minutes wasn't needed. I think we could have stopped the pod.
No,
Or
I'm
stopped
having
it.
fun with it.
Okay.
How do you, Chooch? You feel?
I'm feeling good.
I feel it's good.
All right. All right.
You don't? Do you not? Do you want to stop it?
No. I'm good.
I like the flow. I feel loose. We had like 2 of the biggest pops we've ever had. I do not want to. This is the problem with me though. I never know when to call it. We should have called it because we have like 2 good clips.
Let's call it.
You want to end it, don't you?
I will, because it's getting late. We do
shit,
have.
we had a hard out. Yeah, we also have to go stuff for the show. Here's
Yeah.
what we're gonna do. Number 1.
Did you have another segment you want to throw in?
It's fine. We can save it for the next one. We had some good pops here.
Okay.
We're ending high. This is a high.
Yeah, it's a big.
We're ending right where it's like it's about to get nasty.
Yeah. It's gonna get rough.
We will do hours eventually. That's what we should say. We will do hours. We will do stuff. But the problem is with school and time crunches.
And honestly, no one's watching 30 minutes as it is.
Here's the thing, guys. Chooch is 86 years old, and she cannot stay on her feet this long. What people don't know is Chooch is
Yeah,
standing.
she stands the whole episode.
Yeah.
Her
Holding
knees
the
on
are.
one
camera.
leg.
Well, she's
On
holding
one
the
leg.
camera.
I'm standing on one
Put
leg.
the mic to your knee and listen to how brutal it sounds. You hear that? That's bone on bone. That's not even her tapping anything. That's literally just her standing and her
Just going like
knees.
this.
Yeah, they're just. Have you ever seen what is it called? Penguins walk. You know how they like waddle.
That's how Chooch walks.
No, that's her knees. Her knees are literally like just this, like just back and forth. Fuck, man, dude, I'm gonna be a terrible old person.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything to prevent it. I should be working out. I should be getting in shape.
I think I'm getting addicted to nicotine. And it's my fault. Why do I do
As
this?
kids in high school, I think I'm getting addicted to nicotine.
Am I too old to go to Coachella?
No, I'm too young to go to Coachella. Coachella's such a millennial thing. I can't believe me as Gen Z, I'm going to Coachella.
I know Ice Spice isn't gonna be
It's
there,
so millennial.
dude. What if Ice Spice?
No.
We're cutting it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Time to
that was the Take 4 podcast. Yeah, he's been Diego Delgadillo.
And this has been Carlos Figueroa.
I'm learning Spanish.
With my name? You're starting with my name?
Yeah.
I'm in support. Learn
Yes, he's
Spanish.
Chooch is supportive.
Yeah, she's
Chooch
right.
is the thing. Chooch is real. She's honest,
Yeah.
and she's
about
86
it.
years old.
Okay, so you're going to learn Spanish. And that brings us to our first ever sponsor. Big shout out to...
Rosetta Stone.
are they even around anymore?
What was that?
Sorry.
Was that were you telling me something?
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
We need to get out of here, guys. Wait. Here's how we should do the outro. We should both put our hands over the thing. All right, guys. we cut that last part. We're gonna do. Yeah, was that a thing?
No, dude.
All
Let's
right.
get outta
Well,
here.
we both need to get out of here. So we'll see you
We'll
later.
See you later on the next one.
Put your hand over.
Okay, I'm trying. Give me a second. Dude, I'm so tangled up. Help me.
Keep this. No, don't do it yet.
We've done this before.
Yeah. Do I help you?
No, it's okay.
I helped you a little.
No, I'm good.
Think I'm not 86.
No, like over the. Okay, it's fine. It's too late.
Stop.
Good app.
That's pretty good, guys.
Yeah, best episode far?
I think so.